everyone, it's Nicole. We are back on the floor of the nail room for some nail polish reorganization.
Here we go again.
So the last time we left off here sitting on the floor, you all saw my absolutely massive 6,000 plus bottle nail polish collection tour. Not much has changed in here except for one new small addition. So when I last left off, I had 19 Helmers from IKEA, and that's how I was storing all of my nail polish. I believe I mentioned this in the collection tour, how I had several drawers on this side of the room here that were absolutely full, and I've been putting off reorganizing them. The Amazon robots were fully aware that I was looking for some storage, and they sent me this cute little fake Helmer thing that's pink. So I got this little guy a couple of months ago. It has the exact same dimensions as an IKEA Helmer. The biggest difference, woo! This is my horseshoe magnet in case anyone's wondering what the red thing is. Oh my god, everything is falling. The biggest difference between this and an IKEA Helmer is that this top drawer has a lock on it. I'm gonna be testing this out for longevity just to verify if it is in fact a good dupe for the IKEA Helmer, largely because it's literally half the price.
Wrong.
Helmers from IKEA currently are $80, and I got that one for $40. I'll put the price right here in case I'm wrong. I think it was $40. I know some of y'all are gonna be laughing, saying like, oh, Nicole, you said you weren't gonna get any more Helmers, that you were done. Let me explain. So basically what happened is I did a couple of trade-ins on Amazon for some items that I wasn't using anymore, and I had like 80 something dollars in Amazon money in my account. This isn't girl math. This is Nicole math, okay? So I had money on my Amazon account that, like, in my mind, it wasn't my money, because like gift cards don't count as money in my mind. Like anything you buy with a gift card is actually free. So I bought this with the trade-in money from Amazon. So like in my mind, it wasn't my money that I spent, therefore this was free.
It's science.
Wayne put this together for me, and he said that it put together very similarly to the IKEA Helmer. He said it might be just slightly thinner in material. So the game plan for today is to basically shuffle around everything in these Helmers over here, and then filling the pink Helmer, which you can no longer see, with everything that's in the red Helmer. Got it? Great. And in case anybody wants to chance with the less expensive Helmer, I'll also have that link down below. Elephant in the room. I fully recognize that there's a whole mess of things behind me here.
So mind your damn mother business.
But that's not the point of today's video. And I do want to mention there's also another new addition in here. I recently got this bookshelf. If you're wondering why the books aren't on it, the books are all right here. I'm in the process with Wayne of basically putting this wheels on this so I can easily slide it out of this space so I can access the Helmers a bit easier. But yeah, I recently got this. I got it off of TikTok Shop, surprisingly, and I'm really happy with it thus far. I hated putting it together, but other than I don't like putting things together, this is pretty good. I didn't tighten the screws well, I'll fully admit. I probably should go back in and tighten more screws, but
This do it look like I care? No.
that's a problem for another day. Alrighty, so I got the drawer liners cut. Stormy girl? Hi. Come on. I feel like for those of you who follow me on my second channel or watch recent videos have seen Rue before, but I recently, a few months ago, got a Chinese crested. This is Rue. I'll link the video talking about how I got Rue and all that in the description box or in the cards, one or the other. How are you? Hi. Oh, thank you for the kisses. I have a feeling there's gonna be some time lapses in this video. In case anyone's curious about what I'm currently listening to, I am finishing up the audiobook to Stephanie Meyer's Midnight Sun, aka Twilight in From Edward's Perspective, and I'm about to start Happy Place by Emily Henry. My therapist actually gave me her copy of Happy Place, and so I'm renting the audiobook from my local library. If you're new to my nonsense, I've gotten into the habit, anytime I am like reading a book, I like to also listen to the audiobook when I'm doing things where I can't just like sit down and read a book. So yeah, as I was pulling all of these out, I am finding that I saw what my husband saying that these do seem a bit thinner. Like I can kind of, I shouldn't do that actually. You can kind of bow them out a bit easier than I feel like IKEA Helmers normally are. I don't think these would hold up great if you do a lot of moving. I don't think this would be a great candidate for wheeling it around. But I feel like for the purpose of it being stationary and just sitting here in the nail room, we really should be fine. So this pile here is basically all of the top coats and base coats that I use on, oh, and also acetone additives that I use on a regular basis. Even though I know fully well that this drawer is not going to stay organized, I feel like I should still organize it in some way. I think I might separate them by top coats and base coats. I get asked pretty regularly what are my favorite top coats and base coats. For swatching, my favorite peel off base coat is Holo Taco's Peely Base Coat. No, it's called Peely Base. My second favorite peel off base coat is Cert Colors Peel and Paint. For regular base coats, my favorite base coat is Sweet and Sour Lacquer's, is it called Smicky Sauce? The Smicky Sauce? Yeah, Smicky Sauce. This is both a sticky and a smoothing base. My favorite base coats tend to be combinations of sticky and ridge filling. My tried and true favorite base coat was Heather's Hughes First Base, but unfortunately Heather's Hughes is no longer in business. Also, for disclosures, for all of those, with the exception I think of Smicky Sauce, Cirque's Peel Off Base Coat, were all gifted to me by the brands who sell them, but I have now gone on to purchase, let's see, we've got a lot of Smicky Sauce. I usually buy these, quite a few of them, when they're on sale. I've got another Helmer drawer over there with all of my refills. Circling back to top coats and base coats, another one of my favorite top coats is the Salon Perfect Plumping Gel Top Coat. This is the bottle from the Wonka collection. I am having a really hard time finding this, both online and in store. So I've been testing out Seche Vive. I've also been testing out Seche Vite as well, because I realized that both Seche Vite and Seche Vive are significantly less expensive than the top coats that I have been using. I've been using KB Shimmer's Clearly on Top for like ages now. So once I finish getting through this refill size bottle, I think I might just switch to Seche Vite because I'm finding it performs the same on me. Also, for glitter smoothing top coats, I always recommend the Salon Perfect Glitter Gloss. I also really like the KB Shimmer Smooth Moves. I don't really notice that big of a difference between all of the glitter top coats, to be perfectly honest. I've tried a bunch of brands, but like the ones that I have rebought is KB Shimmer and Salon Perfect. Oh wow, this is the last of my super glossy taco. I'm trying hard to take out all of the duplicates from this drawer just to make the drawer a little bit more manageable. Oh, apparently I've got 2 bottles of super glossy taco.
Going up north with a rose wine, stars ain't hard to find. Bottle of the best and you by my side, that's my peace of mind. Damn, even on the cold day, she just wanna roll with me. From the bar to the stool all night, just you and I, 2-stepping in a dive bar. 2-stepping in a dive bar. 2-stepping in a dive bar. 2-stepping, and I don't give a hoot unless it's you stepping. Then these boots will make for dancing, baby jukebox playing.
I'm currently trying to decide how much shuffling I want to do right now, honestly. So these 2 drawers here are both Holo Taco's Teals through Brown, and then this one's Empty for Growth. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to give Holo Taco another drawer. Is this going to make sense? Yeah, I think it will. What if I just put all the Holo Tacos right here? I mean, I feel like I can do that. Hi, Sassy D. Say hi. So this drawer is clearly nearly full. So I'm gonna put an empty one right underneath of it. Yeah. Get in there. Okay. Okie dokie. So now we have Holo Taco all here. And move you to here. Oh dear, did I mess this? I think I might have messed this up already. We'll follow through. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so G has plenty of space. This is F. F has plenty of space. So I think this one is Cuticula and then D and E brands. I think I'm going to put one of the empty drawers here because Cuticula is also up here and I ran out of space. I mean, I could just give Cuticula their own drawer, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give Cuticula their own drawer because it's Cuticula that I'm getting the most of. So let's just give them their own drawer. C's and then Cuticula. This is what the cuticular drawers look like. I don't wanna do this anymore. Get in there. Why don't you want to get in? Get in. Okay, sorry. Got distracted and I realized I stopped recording and didn't continue. Currently moving around the Heather's Hughes polishes. I feel like I haven't been seeing as many Heather's Hughes that I don't have for sale in quite a while. But I always try to leave room for growth for this brand because I'm hopeful Heather's Hughes will come back at some point one day.
Never underestimate the power of denial.
And I don't want to believe that they're not coming back. So I continue leaving space for them. Basically what I ended up doing, because I had so many Heather's Hughes drawers that were completely full, is my last that's this. My last G brand drawer, which was just a couple of glam polishes, I ended up putting my pink Heather's Hughes in here. Also, something you missed during the time lapse, I kind of realized that I had a whole drawer of Night Owl lacquer creams. I don't really use the Night Owl lacquer creams strictly just for like swatching as much as I used to when I used to use them. So I ended up putting all of the Night Owl lacquer creams with the other Night Owl lacquer polishes. I'm feeling very conflicted with how much space I want to give for Bee's Knees. I currently have 2 empty drawers that are going to fit up there for them. So I shuffled these around here. So I moved my cert. I had 2 drawers for cert colors and they were both completely full. So this is the new pinks through yellow/gold for cert colors. Greens, teals, and I just kind of left space. I left a lot of space. I'm pretty sure this will at least last me through the end of the year. I need to move stuff from the other drawer and put some of the stuff in this drawer into the one above it, just to make a bit more space. So I also had a couple of Heather's Hughes creams in the old creams drawer. A lot of these Heather's Hughes drawers are completely full. So I'm gonna put some of these oranges in here with the reds. Because again, I don't get that many Heather's Hughes regularly anymore. And also, in the off chance anyone has Heather's Hughes polishes they're destashing, I'm generally only looking for ones that have the short cap. There's only very few of the tall cap ones. Here's the differences that I'm actively looking for. Largely for the tall caps, Mysteries, Prototype, and a couple of things from 2020 is largely all I'm missing for the tall caps from Heather's Hughes. Especially for labels that look like this one. DM me. Email me, whatever, if you are destashing Heather's Hughes.
Chronic problem.
This one's full. Okay, that's really close to full. That's full. Shit. Okay. I still have this one down here that's empty. So I'm going to just, monkeys. I did not realize that my ILMP drawer was so close to being full too. I am now thinking that I think Bee's Knees can only get one more drawer. Because I completely forgot ILMP was also down here. This is going a bit better than I had expected it to.
A few moments later.
Am I gonna procrastinate? I'm gonna procrastinate. Yeah. I'm gonna procrastinate. I don't want to do this. I think that this is enough for one day. Yeah, I think this is enough for one day because I'm now realizing that I'm going to have to do reorganization for multiple brands. And I don't want to do that right now. I do not want to do that right now. Why do I have so much nail polish? That's gonna be it for this video. We're gonna do a part 2. I also have to update the swatch stick wall. I haven't been adding swatch sticks to the wall for several months. Like, I've been making the swatch sticks, but I haven't been putting them up. So we're gonna have to do this on another day that I can sit here. Today's Sunday, by the way. So thank y'all for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It is kind of nail related. If you enjoyed the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, feel free to dislike it because YouTube sees it as engagement either way. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do. So just thank y'all for joining me for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a lovely week, folks. See you in the next one. Bye. Big ass when I get high. I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian.
Yeah, I'm headed to the Bucks, then I'm ballin' like, yeah.